How are the levels, my friends? 5 by 5. All right. And Herb, I responded to you on Insta. Gonna get started here in 7 minutes. Hope you guys are all doing well. And I will be back in 3 minutes, friends. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Who do we have here? We got Hambone, Rory, Create, Lucky at Things, Star Stacker, Pete Clark, Duke Nukem, Invisible River Ranch dressing with a side of celery, the Beard, Good to see you. Hammy Jokic. Scrolling through. LS. Hello. Orcus. What's going on, Orcus? Good to see you, pal. And SoCal. Hello. Michael Samulak. Good to see you. Corey Kunk Up the Jam is here. Chuck Stats. Robert Roarley. Jedi Master Deb. Kilroy. If I miss anybody, forgive me. Samulak. Joe Minnick. Hello. Stacking Surfer. What's going on, Stacking Surfer? Triple R Adventures. Good to see you. Coral the Witch is in attendance. Herbash. Scrolling. Chuck Stacks with the Star Wars trivia. Trying to get to the bottom here. Lucky. Stacking Nurse made it. Look at that. We got Dark Skoy. Coin Brothers. And scrolling. Almost at the bottom, I think. All Things Silver. Gil Rogers. Alright, I think I got to everybody. Alright, we're gonna start in 54 seconds. David Parrish, hello. And we got Silver News. All right, we're starting in 28 seconds. Thank you, Silver News. 10 seconds. And let's get going. 2, 1, and now. Hello, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you guys. A little dark, huh? There we go. A little brighter there. We got International Stacker. What's going on, you crazy freak? Hello. International Stacker and his viewers. Look at these. Man, oh man, we got tons of crustaceans. It's a crustacean infestation. Just in case you were wondering, International Stacker, what that is. Thank you guys for being here. And for those of you that don't know, I've been friends with International Stacker now, I want to say almost 6 years now, IS. What do you think? Has it been 6 years? More or less 6 years. He was one of the big channels when I started, and he was always very, very kind to me, helped me out. So thank you for being here, International Stacker. Also, he's got a pretty awesome giveaway tonight, so guys, make sure you stay tuned for that one. Let me just say hello to all these crabbies that just came in here. Adolfo Mora, hello. Let me just scroll down here. Quicksilver, good to see you. Captain Vic, 59. Daryl USA, there's a name from long ago. Thank you so much for the super chats, guys. Wow, thank you. Was that Hammy? You're a crazy guy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Crab rates is Gil Ree. Schnitz, Great Scott, Aries Bird, Bart Cubbins, Lady Bluegrass, A Watchman, Paul Fave. You've been crabbed, he says. Endless Simplexity. Trying to get through all these. 28 Baby Shark, hello, thank you. Crypto Pimp. Leather Cheerio. These are some bizarre names. They're like really strange, like indie rock alternative band names. All right, so tonight, no crazy frills or anything like that. It's just gonna be a live stream with all of you guys having a good time. Mrs. Coin Crew, thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. You know, I'm astonished that I hit 100. It took me 6 long years, and there were so many times that I felt like quitting. Doug Harding, thank you so much for joining. Guys, welcome him. Welcome him into the fold. He's one of us, Gooble Gobble. And a bunch of my friends, they Coral the Witch, my goodness, thank you so much. You guys are crazy, crazy. Thank you. But some of my friends, they, talked me into sticking with it. And I'm glad I did. And you never know, it can happen at any time. This month has been astonishing, to be honest, with the amount of growth. Some people who I've talked to behind the scenes, they noticed, like I was doing, just thank you so much, Kilroy. That's one way for you guys to shut me up. You're like, shut up, do the giveaways already. But essentially, I was just doing one video a week for about a year, doing the podcast style videos, and it's all I had the time to do. And eventually I was looking at the numbers, and my channel was just essentially on life support, wasn't getting views or anything like that. So I stopped doing the podcast style videos with my friend, and I decided to go back to my original content, which is what built my channel from the get-go. And started just pumping out a lot more content, and it just one day it just took off. Jedi Master Deb, thank you so very much. Thank you. We gotta do some money. Really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. And if I miss any of your comments, guys, it's not personal. I apologize in advance. But guys, Pete Clark, holy crapola. Pete Clark, thank you so much for the generosity. Thank you. Thank you, Swamp Boy. Swamp Boy, did you see my note to you? I emailed you. And actually, while I got you on, hang on. This is my this is my ADHD, my ADD. Something comes into mind, I have to take care of it like right away. Sent. I just gotta do this. Here. 1 second. On my 100K subscriber celebration. Alright. Email sent to Swamp Boy. In the middle of all this, I'm sending emails. Business and customer service. Have to take care of it first. J-Lo is here. What's going on, J-Lo? Squirrels are real, Coin Crew. Mrs. Coin Crew, you know it. Alright, so, guys, without further ado, we're going to just start doing some giveaways. We're going to do some giveaways, and to start us off, we're going to do a giveaway that has been, down here, given to us by Samulak and Mr. Miguel Samulak. Okay, guys, he's a children's author. Great dude, supporter of the channel. His website is michaelsamulak.com. Guys, please, moderators, please feel free to put a link in the chat for Mike's website. But you could order his books here. You could get them off Amazon. But just a great, great dude. And so we are going to... I'm looking at the different things here. So we've got a Benji that he so graciously donated. And we are going to do some giveaways. So let's do this. Let's go back to Samuel's page. And we are going to go into the spin wheel. And this is how we're going to do this. So, those of you that are popping in here, you got to be a United States citizen. And you have to be 18 and older in order to participate. And what we'll do is I'll give you a word or a phrase to type into the chat. You only do it one time. Don't spam the chat or you could get disqualified. Nightbot picks somebody. They go up onto... Thank you so much, Star Stacker. I appreciate you. We will spin it, and if it lands on winner, you win it. If it lands on spin, we spin again, and loser, obviously, you're a loser. You can only win one thing of the evening. That way it gives everybody an opportunity to participate. All right? So, thanks, Swamp. All right, so here we go, guys. Let's do... Here we go. Everybody's going to type this in. Oh, Samulac rules. You have 30 seconds. Everybody types in Osamulac rules. Type in Osamulac rules. And we will see who Nightbot chooses for a shot at the wheel. And also with all those loser spaces and everything... I'll end up eliminating some of them as the night goes on. Alright? You guys have 5 seconds left. 112 people in the chat. And everybody hit the likes. Guys, you are flipping amazing people. Do you know that? Do you understand? Alright, everybody. Now it's time to stop. And here we go. Alright, here we go. Nightbot, who do you choose? If this robot doesn't work, he, she, it is fired. Let's see. Let's see. Nightbot, don't be a pain in the you-know-what. Oh, my God. Come on, Nightbot. Of course. Alright, let me go on here and see if Nightbot's even awake. What an idiot. What an idiot. Doesn't have to be open. Nightbot just needs to freaking get its crap together. Here, let's try it one more. Let me see. Winner. Total tilt technique here. Let's see. I might have to re-add it to my Roadhouse, Sam. I might have to re-add it. What an a-hole, this Nightbot. All right, let me go into my... We're going to have to go again, guys. Tilt. I love it. Tilt. All right, let's go into community moderation. Nightbot, you're a piece of donkey turds. All right. All right. Let's see here. Dashboard. Join channel. Let's see. Let's see, I typed in winner. If it doesn't work here, then I'll have to go to, like, plan B. Nightbot's a piece of donkey poo. Let's see. Try logging out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Log out. YouTube. This one. Continue. Continue. Let's see. And you probably have subs only comment turned on. No. Let's do this. Get rid of that. Let me hit save. And then, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to do boom. All right, join channel. This is weird. Hang on. Of course this is happening now. No, winner's on there, owner. All right, how do I make it add it to my thing? You know what I'm saying? I want it to add it to my... Give me 1 second, guys. Ugh. You guys keep talking to yourselves while I have this freaking thing. It did? Nightbot chatted? Where, this idiot robot? There it is. Alright, here, let's try. Ready? Everybody, we're going to try again. Take 2. Boom. Alright, everybody type in take 2. We had to, like, wake it up. Let's see. I don't know how to make it. There's like usually a link. All right, here we go. Let's try it. Winner. If this doesn't work, I just have to find this one thing. Oh, there we go. Nightbot's awake, guys. Captain Vic. All right, we got Nightbot to work. 122 viewers in the house. Sorry for that, guys. All right, so Captain Vic, we are going to spin the wheel. Let's see what happens. Captain Vic, good luck. Good luck, Captain Vic. And you are unfortunately a loser. Listen, I didn't say it. The wheel did. The wheel of losers said it. All right, so Samuelak's prize is still up for grabs. I'm going to get rid of one of the loser categories, though. So now we're going to hit save. It's going to make it easier for you guys. Save settings. Let's see. One less loser spin. All right, guys. Let's try it again. All right. No whammies. Everybody type in no whammies. Type in no whammies. You have 30 seconds. Great Scott. It's the top of the pointer of the laser blaster. You see where the laser is pointing up? That's the pointer. Is the music off? No music. Let's see. What if I do this? Do you hear crappy techno music? Alright, crappy techno music it is. And I'll turn it off on the other side. Alright, here we go. Winner! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And the winner is Nightbot chooses Worm Wizard Castings. I don't know what the hell that is, but you are the one who has been chosen for the wheel. All right, good luck, worm. And will worm win? Spin again for the worm. You guys have to make sure you email me your address. And we have a winner! All right, so this is going to worm. Make sure you email me, River. And make sure you tell me the prize that you won, even though I wrote it down and I wrote your name. But you are the winner. Congratulations. And because you guys have been so patient, we're going to do one more giveaway right now before we chat a little bit. And we're going to do this on behalf of Kilroy. And once again, thank you, Michael Samulek, for your generosity. This one now, friends, is, and let's see it on the big camera here. This is from Kilroy, and it is a RoboCop silver coin. This is on behalf of Kilroy, longtime friend of the channel. All right, so here we go. Everybody type in... I have nothing clever to say other than thanks, Kilroy. Go ahead, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then I am going to choose a winner. Well, I won't choose. Nightbot will choose. Bunch more giveaways to come. Don't forget we got gold as well. Please make sure you continue to hit that like button. Appreciate you guys. 10 seconds. And we are typing in winner 3, 2, 1 and stop. Here we go. Winner. Nightbot chooses. Who's Nightbot gonna choose? Dark Skoy! Look at that! Good luck, Dark Skoy. Will Dark Skoy win the coin? And we have another winner! Dark Skoy! Congratulations. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, before we get into another giveaway, just wanted to thank obviously all of the moderators for everything that they do for this channel. I just, you know, couldn't run the auctions and the channel and the Discord without all of their help, and it's very much appreciated. So to all the moderators, guys, thank you so very much. And I'm gonna do a separate giveaway for you guys in the Discord probably tomorrow. I'll do a Batman semi-numismatic Samoa silver coin for you guys. So that's going to be the moderator giveaway. The moderator giveaway. All right. So thank you. Big shout out to the moderators for all that they do. So any questions, guys? By any chance, do you guys have any questions for me? For the channel or about precious metals or anything? And in the next couple of minutes, we're going to do another giveaway. And I would say just do 3 questions. You could do 3 question marks. What days do you live stream, Baby Shark? On Wednesday evenings, 7 p.m. Eastern. Duke, did I ship last month? I still have your items, I believe. So do you guys do giveaways around here? Paul Fave, what got you started stacking? I love that question. I'm going to make the story quick. My grandfather passed away. Actually, back up. Mid-2000s, saw a lot of ads for gold. And on a whim, I bought 4 ounces just because I thought it was something you should do, that you should have gold. I'm seeing all these commercials, why not? So I bought 4 ounces, and that was it. Never thought anything else about it. And then, fast forward, My grandfather died about, I would say, 11 years ago. And when he passed away, he had some silver rounds. My mother had given some to me, some to my siblings. And one day I was just I didn't think anything of them, cleaning out my closet, came across them. And I started researching what the heck they were. And then one thing led to another on YouTube. Was intrigued about silver and gold, and I was learning more about it. And one thing led to another, and then I just have been hooked ever since. When you guys do the 3 question marks, just do like 3 questions and your actual question. Where are you going to be putting the plaque if I get it? Because I just checked today. They have to do a review. It took a couple days for the YouTube system to see that I even hit 100,000. As soon as I hit like 100,200, I was chatting with them. Hey, when do I get the email? And they said, sorry, sir, you're not eligible. I'm like, what do you mean? I have 100,000. They said that it takes about 48 hours to hit on their system. I just double checked and that seemed to be accurate. They see now the channel has 100K, but now there's like a up to 10-day review of the channel. Make sure there's no copyright strikes, all that stuff. I don't have any of that. 2 to 4 weeks to ship, and it's going right behind my big head. I cleared space. Where am I? Right there. Right next to the Stormtrooper. It's going to be right there on that blue wall. Cobra Stacker is in the house. Everybody say hello to Cobra Stacker. Keep digging, thank you. Did you find any more error coins in the Hoff? No, the Hoff, I have not. What is a GAW? Cheetah Kid, it is a giveaway. My local shop charges $5 over spot for generic rounds. Is that too much? Baby Shark, $5 over spot for silver generic rounds. Yeah, I would say it is, because on my auctions I've been doing I've been doing semi-numismatic coins for a couple dollars. So yes, that is too much. Where did you get the Stormtrooper, Paul Fave? I made it. I was in the 501st Legion, and then we're going to go to a giveaway. Charity organization that is all Stormtrooper, all Star Wars related. You have to make a costume that's canon to the films. They have a couple of vendors in Canada that have kits that this whole thing is like hard plastic and just shells, and you have to Dremel it, use tin snips. That stuff is really, really hard, durable plastic. Silver Addict, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. International Stacker, he was also a member of the 501st, which is pretty crazy that the both of us were members. So it's a charity organization. I made that thing from scratch. Took 7 months, Paul Fave. And Paul Fave, if you go onto my YouTube channel and you do a search for what's inside a Stormtrooper's helmet on my channel, and then an armor tour, you can see all the electronics. The helmet is awesome. I have helmet fans in there, 4 fans in there. It's all blacked out. There's a Bluetooth mic. It's pretty awesome. And then the last question, comics in the back. I've got an entire wall over here of comics. All 9/8s with 1 9/9, so all of these are perfect. Right? They're all over there. And then behind me are the heavy hitter comic books. First appearance of Wolverine right there in a 9/2. Pretty expensive. Amazing Spider-Man, number 129, first appearance of the Punisher, and then Spider-Man 300, that's the first appearance of Venom. So, let's go. Guys, thank you so much for the awesome questions. I love interacting with you guys, but let's get over to the awesome giveaways. Oh, and before we do, next sponsor is none other than Graham Stacker. Great friend of mine. Graham Stacker has donated a couple silver coins for us to do tonight. And you guys can follow him over on Instagram. Graham Stacker, 4,600 followers. He's also a precious metals seller. So definitely check him out. Give him a follow. Let him know that I sent you. Graham has been a friend of mine also since the beginning. 6 years now, since I started the channel. Cannot recommend him enough. A great dude. That being said, Grammy Liverlips is what I always used to call him. Thank you so much. And Graham, what we are going to do is a giveaway of a drop bear koala. All right, these little dirty drop bears, this is what's going to be up for grabs. All right, so let us hop on over to the wheel, and we're going to do dirty drop bears. That's the phrase. Get to it. Dirty drop bears. Tommy Live say thank you so much, buddy. Let me take a sip of water. You just need to type it in once. Just need to type it in one time. Get ready for it. What's up, Brass Junkie? And 3, 2, 1, and the winner. Let's see who Nightbot chooses. Brandon Buttry. The winner is Create Craft. Awesome. All right. Good luck, Create. Let's see. Well deserved if he wins. If he wins. All right. The jackpot counts as the winner. You get a koala. There is no jackpot tonight. That's just a win. All right. So Create. You won a koala. Congratulations. Well deserved, my friend. And that's it for the giveaways. Oh, I'm just joking. All right, so Graham Stacker, like I said, he has another one. So we are going to do another koala dirty drop bear. All right, let's go over to the wheel. And for this one, I am just going to type winner. Nightbot, who are you going to choose? AKA Brett. Good luck. Brett bought a bunch of gold last night and oh, loser. Dang. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. It's all right, guys. Type in winner again. Let's see, Nightbot, who are you going to choose? Nightbot chooses Sergeant Shiro. Sergeant Shiro. It's another spin. Let's see, Sarge. Another spin. Let's see, let's see, let's see. And he's a winner. We got a winner. Sergeant Shiro. Don't forget, email me, guys. If you win something tonight, you need to email me. By the way, if anybody here, congrats, Sergeant Shiro. My email can be found down below and in the description. If anybody is going to the Philadelphia Coin Expo on Saturday, please make sure you come by and say hello to me. I will be there. I will be there. You're still wearing a helmet? Cut that hair, you hippie, says Spectacular. Which, by the way, huge shout out to Speg as well. Spectacular also just hit 100,000 subscribers just about 2 weeks ago. And another big channel within the stacking community helped me out tremendously in the beginning of my YouTube endeavor. He had about 3,700 subscribers then. So definitely check out Speg if you haven't already checked him out. And all right, so let's just do 2 more giveaways. We're going back to back before we start doing question and answers. And we are going to do Pauly Buck giveaways. Pauly Buck giveaways. Now, Pauly, guys, make sure you subscribe to his channel. Pauly has graciously donated a couple items for tonight's giveaway. Also a very good friend of the channel. Let me show you guys what it is that you are playing for with Paulie. Let me pull up the pictures. Very nice items. Downloads. Let me pull this over here so you guys can see. All right. So here we go. We've got the MS-70 2018 slabbed Silver Eagle with a half Florida Goldback. All right, very, very awesome combo. Jeffrey Jackson with a $50 super chat donation. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, Jeff. Another good dude. Sweetheart of a guy. Thank you, thank you. Whoever wins this, I will be able to put you in touch with Paulie and he will ship it to you directly. Alright, so guys, again, Paulie, thank you very much. And again, Jeffrey, thank you so much for your generosity. Let's go over to the spin wheel. Alright, guys, let's type in... Paulie, only because you're telling me shave my sideburns. Paulie, grow some hair. Paulie, grow some hair. Alright, there we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. There you go. Type it in. This is from our friend Paulie. Again, so many of you to thank. I do want to say a special thank you to Speg, if he's still here. Again, especially more recently, just for all of the encouragement. All right, here we go. Winner! Winner! Who's it gonna be? And the winner is Pete Clark! Aha! Alright, Pete, good luck! Will he win? And he's a winner! Alright, Pete Clark. So, Pete, email me, and then I'll get you in touch with Paulie. Although, Pete Clark, you could just DM Paulie on Discord. Alright? So there you go. You DM Paulie. Pete Clark, you got the Paulie giveaway. Thank you again, Paulie, for the awesomeness.
Another one.
What?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Paulie's donating 2 of the Silver Eagle Florida Goldback combos. All right. So let's go over to the wheel one more time. Everybody type in another one. 30 seconds. Here's your shot, guys. Good luck. Still got some gold to give away. 20 seconds, my friends. Robert Worley says, can you make it easy for people to type? Another one is pretty easy. Another one is pretty easy. Alright, here we go, guys. And the winner is... Salty in New York. Let's spin. Let's see. Salty in New York. Spin again. Salty. Spin again. We'll get rid of one of these spin agains. Salty was all excited. Now Salty's very salty. All right, Paulie, be good. Have a good evening. Thank you very much. All right. Congrats, you animal. Thank you so much to his one for the $10 super chat. All right, we're going to do winner again. Let's see who the Nightbot is going to choose. 2 is 1. Thank you so much. Another friend of the channel. Shotgun Susie. Here we go. And spin again. I'll get rid of one more spin again. And we got a winner! Shotgun Susie. Shotgun Susie, email me, and then I can get your information to Paulie to mail out your prize. All right. Congratulations on the win. Congrats. All right. Before we do another giveaway, because I still got more silver, we're building up to the gold. We are building up to the gold. Quick question and answer session. Again, if you guys have any questions, just type in 3 questions. Can you, question marks, can you get pulled twice? If you lose, yes. If you win, no. If you've won, that's it. If you've won, that's it. When will you cut your hair? Friday, tomorrow, I'm getting a haircut. And I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to send it all to you. What's your favorite to stack? Gold. Gold. Let's get a crab dance. Darth Stacker says, I'll cut your hair for free. I had to cut my cut last week because I got my license renewed. Today says Duke. Awesome. Want to know how much those 4 gold ounce coins you originally bought were. It was 3 ounces and 10th ounce gold eagles. Those were $110 per. I remember it very well. So imagine buying gold eagles at $110 each, and back then I thought that was expensive. And then I bought a 1 ounce gold eagle at like $980. $980. So crazy, right? We would love for gold prices to be there again, right? All right, so here we go. Cobra Stacker. Sorry, bro. Got a massive congrats on hitting 100,000. Thank you so much, Cobra. I appreciate you. And Cobra, one more for the road. We just got to do that. Everybody put in snakes in there. You suck, Stormy. You told me today you were going to grow it. You lied to me. I didn't say how much I'm cutting. Best Star Wars movie. Last question before the next giveaway. Best Star Wars movie, in my opinion, I like A New Hope. I like the 3 originals in that order. I actually did a ranking on the channel. Alright. Let's do the next giveaway donated to us by The Beard. And it is... Am I holding it upside down? The Rising Sun. It wants to focus on everything in the background. The Rising Sun. There we go. Ship Black Flag coin. Can't speak. So this is donated to us by none other than The Beard. Alright. Let's head on over. Alright, everybody type in... First cruise control. Type in butt slaps. Everybody type in butt slaps. That is just for Beard. Butt slaps. Alright, 15 seconds left. Booty clap, says Hambone. Get ready, Nightbot is gonna choose. Who will Nightbot choose? Hit save. I'm getting rid of another one of those. Alright, here we go. Winner! Oh, what the heck? Look at that! That really made things weird, huh? Alright, well, whatever. We know what the colors are. It's like we're drunk. Alright, the winner is, let's see. Travy Boy 78. Good luck. We are going to do a spin for Travy Boy. Will he win? Loser. Oh, man. We're going to get rid of one of the losers. One of the loser categories. Let's see how bizarre it looks now. Alright, here we go. It's making it easier and easier. We're going to leave a few losers on there and a couple of winners. Here we go. Nightbot is going to pick. Thank you, Silver Turtle. Great Scott. Alright. Great Scott. Good luck. And we got a winner. Great Scott. Make sure you email me. Congrats on the win. Congratulations. We're going to do another giveaway before we switch back to a question and answer. This is donated to us by none other than Star Stacker. We've got a Lincoln Bicentennial, PCGS, MS65, Red Penny. Very nice. Thank you so much. This again is from Star. There we go. Whoop. Star Stacker. All right. Let's go on over. When's your next live? Anna says, next live is going to be on Wednesday. Paul Fave. All right, Paul Fave, good luck. And he wins. Paul Fave, congrats. Make sure you email me, Paul Fave. These prizes will go out either tomorrow, but more likely sometime next week. Sometime next week. Okay, quick Q&A, guys. Q&A. Give me a couple questions. Three question marks if you have any. Chedoshiro, thank you. Are you a fan of the new Star Wars shows? Not so much. I don't really have time to watch them. I watch The Mandalorian and that's it. What is the airspeed of an unladen swallow? I'm gonna go with 40 miles per hour. What grade is the CGC first appearance? 9.2 SPB. GH favorite Star Wars movies? It's the three originals in the order. New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Thank you so much to help with shipping, she says. You're crazy. Thank you, Jedi Master Deb. Do you think Buddha will ever get the coin he desires so much? From me? No, I don't. He would have to offer me a lot for it. Have you used silver or gold to purchase anything? Like actually just trade it in? Because I just did a video talking about essentially selling some gold to help pay for a lot of stuff, work on the house and travel, etc. You do there's treasure inside treasure hunt. Crypto Pimp, I don't know what that means. Did you get that rash cleared up? Yes. What did you pay for the first appearance of the Wolverine? Message me on Discord, Coyote, and I'll let you know. Of course, Corey fought in your general direction. I love that movie. What perks do you get for the 100,000 plaque? You don't get any perks. You just get the bragging rights of saying you got 100,000, and you stick the plaque on the wall. Tucker, Alan Tucker, also known as Graham Stacker. Thank you so much. We shouted you out earlier, bud, and I showed your Insta page. Thank you so much. LS, total value of your stack, I can't say. Paul Fave, thank you for the win. You're welcome. Any new video snipes tonight? Negative. It takes a long time making all those videos. What's the most desirable comic you own? That one. Hulk one. It's essentially in this order of how they're laid out. Priciest. That was like the big boy book, followed by the Punisher, and then the Venom. Thank you so much, CreateCraft. What's the worst Star Wars movie in your opinion? It's gotta be Clone Wars. Like the second one. And then the first one too, like that released in what, 98, 99? Those were so bad. Alright, giveaway time. And then we'll do some more Q&A, friends. Here we go. Put the 100K plaque under the A. That's where it's going. SPB, you weren't here. It's going, that's the spot for it. It's exactly where it's going. This is donated to us by none other than CJ Christopher James. Here we go. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful. This is the 125th anniversary of the Perth Mint coin. Gorgeous. I wish I got it in gold. I chose not to. And I've been beating myself up ever since. Red GH. Let's do very easy. Thanks, CJ. Okay, still have silver, and then we're working our way up to some gold. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Here we go. I'm starting to type in winner. But yeah, some of you were asking. I go live Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. There we go. Dark Squad, you already won, bud. So you can't win anymore. We have to give other people a shot. Jedi Master Deb. Good luck, Jedi Master Deb. And we got a winner. Debbie Doo. Congratulations, Debbie Doo. Congrats. Nice win. We're going to do another giveaway. This time sponsored by Star. Again, Star Stacker. Guys, check out this beautiful coin, that Star Stacker. It's the Year of the Dragon Lunar series. There's 6 in the series. I pre-sold this whole set. It's hard to get it to do it. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful piece. Okay, this half-ounce silver piece can be yours. Here we go. Very mature of me. Type that in. There you go, guys. I mean, who doesn't love that saying? You know what I'm saying? There you go. That's the password. International Stacker, whenever I call him on the phone, he usually answers by saying that. He answers by saying that. Alright, here we go. I'm going to type in winner. I was wondering when that was going to come up. There you go. Samuel says, my kid is laughing out loud. Here we go. Winner. Manuel Diaz, what's going on, buddy? And I won! Alright. We're gonna type in again. Winner. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Samulak! Look at that! One good deed gets another. All right, Samulak, good luck. Samulak won a big prize one night, and he got it. Samulak. The Benji that he donated was now upgraded to the half-ounce silver. Look at that. Samulak has good luck on this stream. He won a big jackpot one night. I don't remember how much it was, like $1,200 or something like that. He was excited. The reason I came back here, guys, is to tell you something. We got another one. This is from Star Stacker again. The crazy Star Stacker also has the white dragon. I believe they call it the pearl one. Very nice piece. Thank you again, Star. Let us hop on over. Type in Stars the Bomb. Stars the Bomb. Next, the most expensive coin I own, Anna is asking me. I've got a gold flowing hair coin. Probably around $5,000, $4,500, $5,000. All right, here we go. And the winner. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Brent. Congratulations. But you still got to win it. Let's see. Spin again, Brent. Alright, there we go. Brent got it. Congrats. Brent, email me. Make sure you tell me I'm the winner of the Pearl Dragon. Alright. Let's do a little Q&A time again. Oh, man, this lady popped up. Guys, it's because we have another one by Star Stacker. Star Stacker went crazy mode. Ah, yes, what was the term you used yesterday? Ham? She went all ham. Alright, thank you so much, Star Stacker. We're gonna hop on over here. Type in Star went ham. Star went ham. No, Steve Woods, I do it all. She helped one time. Brent, the channel member, won. I didn't know there was even another Brent in here. Alright. Here we go. Winner is Bearded Wonder. Good luck, Beard. Come on, Beard. Winner! Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Congrats. Where'd you get the nickname Liver Lips? Jerky Boys. Do you guys remember them? The Jerky Boys? We've got the big prizes coming up next. We've got International Stackers prize coming up. We've got Cobra Stackers prize. We've got AG Stacking prize. And then we got mine. Look here, Sizzle Chest. Silver Scientist just said it. Paul Rizzo. Question and answer time, guys. Hi, this is Saul. Saul Rosenberg. Oh my word, yes. Keep digging. How much was silver when you first started stacking? Oh, 12 an ounce, 13 an ounce. So can we do the add-on to a prize if we win? Silverista says. That's from the other night. This is the screen that you guys see when you're on my live streams. Have you gotten any students into coins? Actually, I have, Dark Skoy. Sometimes some of them will come to me and say like they found XYZ, or they tell me they found something, want to know how much it's worth, etc., etc. What gold coins do you stack, Mike O'Brien? Well, I had a bunch of buffaloes, sold a bunch, so I'm gonna have to rebuild. Recent video I sold off 7, but I just bought one back, so I've got 6 more to go to fill that tube. So I'm gonna be stacking gold buffaloes again for a while, and I don't care about the cost. A lot of people are worried about the cost, guys. I'm a believer in you just buy it, and over time it just kind of levels itself out. Yeah, it could drop tremendously. And it could also go up tremendously. You never know. Trying to time the markets is never going to work. So you just buy it. That's it. You just buy it, and that's all you do. You just set it and forget it. How many times have you gone to a con in the Stormtrooper uniform? Like 3, maybe? I've gone to like 5 events or 6 events, 3 of which were charity events, and 2 or 3 were Comic-Con type things. Graham, you got it, dude. If anyone gets picked by the bot, but the spinner lands on lose, can they still win something? Yes, Samuelak. Time for a couple more questions. Rounds or bars? LS, I prefer neither rounds or bars. I prefer coins. Do you believe silver will continue to be surprised in price? When you say be surprised in price, do you mean suppressed? I don't know. I don't know. And the people that say that they do know, Paul, have no idea. The people that say silver's suppressed, it's going to stay at this price and everything, they don't know. They don't know. They don't. And the people that say silver's going to a certain dollar amount, they also don't know. So, you just stay the course. You buy silver, you buy gold, and then that's it. Salty New York. Now, how high do you think gold will go up? I mean, analysts have been saying $3,500 gold this year. That's not out of the question, being that we've been at 34 and change. I haven't checked it tonight, but it's not out of the realm of reality. Do you own any Morgan dollars? No, I do not. I buy and sell them, but I don't care to collect them. I'm not really like a numismatic guy. The only numismatic coins that I do have are pre-33 gold, and I would recommend that if you do buy pre-33 gold, that you buy slabbed and graded, that you don't buy them raw, even though you can get a better deal. I always say buy slabbed and graded. Best brands or mints for silver coins. Bob Smith, I actually have a video on my channel called Ranked. And I think there's 2 videos where I rank the online retailers, and I also rank the mints. Or actually, you know what? I don't rank the mints. I rank the coins. So the best mints, I think Fiji is phenomenal. Perth mint is phenomenal. Samoa is very good. You never hear really anything about those 3 having any sort of issues with quality control. Perth Mint did make some of those error coins, which I did bring to the public. But yeah, that to me, those are the 3 big quality mints. Silvertown Mint, sure. I think they're standard. I don't think there's anything spectacular about them. They just kind of make the bars with the prospector leading the donkey with the reins. Do you know where to get a cheap Sigma? Marley and T, in my description, I have a code that a lot of people use. You get a discount. So go into my description. I think it's 50 or 100 bucks off. But I have a referral code. How about the Chad Mint? They make some pretty cool collectible pieces. If you're looking to get collectible pieces, those are really nice. Argent Appeal, yes, Germania also makes quality stuff. I agree about Germania Mint. Germania Mint is really, really good. Alright. Let's do... Comsco's cool too. They're making a lot of swords. Yeah, they're making some pretty cool pieces. And if you guys are curious as to like what are my favorite pieces, you can always see them on my desk in my most recent videos. Guys, we're doing a giveaway. This time, this is from none other than International Stacker. And he, my friends, is giving us one of these. I hope he's here. Maybe he's gone crabbing. But this has been donated by International Stacker. We gotta finish. Wilfred Brimley is busy talking about diabetes. So this is a silver with black ruthenium and gold gilding. Very limited vintage. Comes in the display box. This again has been given to us by International Stacker. Moderators, please feel free to put his link in the chat. Also, guys, there is this right here. He's doing a giveaway, guys, which ends tomorrow, or is tomorrow. So, guys, get on there. Check that out. He's giving stuff away. He does some of the best giveaways. So definitely check out International Stacker. He's been around for quite a long time, and we appreciate him. Everybody, type this in. Alright, there you go. IS has crabs, guys. You're welcome, International Stacker. He's always been good to me. Good friend. Helpful. Just a good dude. Just a good dude. So, guys, definitely pay him a visit. Let him know Stormy sent ya. I'm going to start typing in winner. And here we go. Good luck, guys. Let's see who's going to get called to the wheel. LL is getting called up to the wheel. Good luck, LL. We want to win. We want to win, and we got to spin instead of a win. Definitely check out IS, guys. And we've got a winner. LL, make sure you email me so you can get your prize shipped to you. Awesome. LL, you definitely have to subscribe to International Stacker now. There's just no way around it. Guys, we have a few more prizes to go. Big silver prize. We got a couple, and then we got the gold prizes. All right. Before we get to the big silver prize, guys, let us just hop back over again for a quick little chat again. Any questions that you may have about either running a channel? Thank you, Paul Fave. I'll check it out in the morning, and I'll get back to you. Let me know. And again, guys, please, are any of you, I may have missed it, are any of you going to the Philly Coin Expo Saturday? Stacking Surfer says, how do you start a YouTube channel, silly goose? Chatty Mick Chat says, I'm joking. I'm joking. He's been around the channel for quite a long time. SPB, this is as long as it's going. I'm not going any shorter. I'm just cleaning it up a little bit. 12 hours away, says Orcus. 5 hours for Paul Fave. Baby Shark says I'm deployed. I'll be only an hour away, but I can't make it. Hambone? You're pissing me off. How long ago did you start your channel? Salty in New York, 6 years ago. Do you use YouTube or StreamYard? I use Streamlabs OBS, and it feeds into YouTube Studio. Kilroy or me, says Beard. Who do I like more? Kilroy? It depends on the day. It depends on the day. Usually it's whichever of you is buying more. You'll be in cruise control by your birthday. I don't want to. I'm not growing long hair. This is as long as I'm going. You're in Easton? No, I'm not in Easton. Easton, Pennsylvania? No, that's probably about an hour 45 from me. But I'm going to the Philadelphia Coin Expo. Your most prized possession? I would say this is probably... I would say this is my most prized possession. My Rolex. The reason being is that I worked my ass off to get it. I'm a teacher. Teachers don't make a lot of money. Worked my ass off. I've been doing this YouTube thing for 6 years. And so for me, it essentially not only is a statement piece to others, but for me too, just a sense of accomplishment. Just sticking with something for a long time, building a business out of it. It just took a lot of work, and so that to me is my most prized possession. Boxers or briefs? What if it's a combo of the two? You didn't think of that. Wicked Tuna, what do you teach? I teach middle school social studies. What types of scams to watch out for when buying a handful of 1-ounce silver coins? Well, Bob, you got to make sure that you are buying from reputable sources. Stay away from the online dealers that, the biggest scams I see, they take other people's profiles and they either pretend to be other people's profiles, or they just take other people's pictures and pretend to be real sellers, and they're not. So you got to be very careful of those. I just recently got verified on Instagram. I don't mess around on Facebook or anything like that, but you got to know who you're buying from. How did you go from 80K to 100K so fast as Darth? Dude, it wasn't 80 to 100. It was like 37,000 to 107,000. Last I checked, it's 107,000. I gained almost 60,000 subscribers this last 28 days. Took me 6 years to get to 37,000. A grind. And then out of nowhere, it just freaking blew up. And again, you can see where as soon as I stopped doing those podcast style videos, as soon as I stopped, and I was doing those for a year, as soon as I cut that off, and you look through my history, you'll see it was just that podcast over and over and over again. As soon as I stopped it, it just took off. I don't expect it to stay like that for very long. Those of you that know anything about YouTube, it's a very weird thing. You can think that you're doing well 1 minute, and then the next minute, you crash. So, I don't know. But it is very, very crazy to me. Chet Oshiro, it's insane, is what it is. Just insane. Riding the wave, surfer, absolutely. Like I said, I don't expect it to stay this good this long. I think even the biggest guys within our niche never had that type of growth in a month's period of time. But that's also my point to you guys, is you just never know. It took 6 years and then it finally freaking hit. AKA Brett says it's because people like your hair. I did notice my analytics went from 6% women to 15% female, which is crazy. And my age demographics got younger. did you buy any of those Black Star Wars surprise mint boxes? No, Paul Fave, I don't. Very good question, Paul Fave. Thank you so much, Darth Stacker. When those trading coin things, like all of those things, I don't buy them for myself. I buy them in the packages, and I just flip them in the packages if I were to buy them at all. So the trading coins, things like that. I'd rather make my money on the unit itself and pass it along to the next person and let them either get the score or let them they'll get like the crappy coins and they just have those coins. For me, those types of things, it's like a lottery, right? No different than getting Pokemon packs or Magic the Gathering or sports cards, right? You're chasing that rush. That's exactly what these things are. They're just like lottery tickets, but sometimes you could do well. Cobra Stacker, who was in here maybe 15 minutes ago, he got one of the 1/4 ounce gold coins in the trading coins. I believe it was either Marvel or it was Lord of the Rings. One of those things. He sold it for a hefty profit. Given you were going to the coin show, the only question that matters, Pat's or Gino's cheesesteaks. I don't know if I'm gonna go get cheesesteaks down there, actually. I gotta drop 10 pounds. Let's see. Tooly, what's up? A couple more questions. What's your favorite or best pre-33? Wicked Tuna, I have a St. Gaudens MS65. That's my favorite. I also like the Indian, the $10 Indian. I seen one on Whatnot worth 11K from what I've seen. Paul Fave, I'll just say thank you, Thule. I'll just say, I don't want to say how much Cobra sold his for, but let's just say it was a awesome sale. The other thing too, guys, when you are buying those types of products, and I'm not against them, when you do buy those products, I highly recommend that before you do, you have an out for them. So before you even buy them, know who or where you're going to sell those pieces. I lost 23 pounds so far in 7 weeks on this deployment. Wow, baby shark. Patty Angel, what's going on? Goldbacks in your personal stack? No, Ghost. I don't stack them. To me, they're like pieces of art. Vertical Stacker, what's going on? But no, I don't stack those. I got 180 bucks to spend at the coin shop tomorrow. What do I get? I would say, big chap, get a gold dos pesos if you can. Gold dos pesos. And Hambone just said the same thing. Are you poor or art silver stackers? I'm not. I don't stack poors. Crypto, yes, Goomba Gary. I have some Bitcoin and some XRP. I think everybody should have some cryptocurrency. Alright, guys. Gold time soon. Before we do the gold, let's do a giveaway. Here's how this is going to work. Let me pull up the picture for you guys. This is from another sponsor. This is the big silver. This is the big silver piece. Downloads. Let's put this over here. I'm going to share my screen. Alright, guys. So, this, before I show it to you, is from AG Stacking. Guys, this is Edgar. If you guys know Edgar over on Instagram, big following over there. Great guy. 16,500 followers. He is a funny dude. Love him to pieces. Just a very nice guy. Everybody, you can't find anybody who has anything negative to say about Edgar. Definitely, moderators, please go paste his URL in the chat. And guys, pay him a visit and please let him know that I sent you. Wait until you see what he is giving us today. Are you guys ready? Here we go. $550 silver chain. This thing is like, you're like Mr. T wearing this thing, alright? So, Whoever wins this, you'll get in touch with me and I will get you in touch with Edgar. You'll email me your info. I will forward it to him and he will send it on to you. Big boy chain here, okay? So, very, very nice of Edgar to provide that for us. So that being said, type in goat killer. Go type in goat killer. It's an inside joke between me and AG. So that way I will send this to him later on and I will tell him to go look and he will get a kick out of this. Alright. Alright. In fact, let me message him right now to see. Alright. I'm texting him too. All right. Let's see who Nightbot chooses. And the winner is... Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And the winner is... Kilroy is here! Alright, Kilroy, good luck. Here we go. Good luck, Kilroy. I want you to win. Oh, he got it! Kilroy! You don't need to email me. I will send your information on to him. Kilroy! Wow! I will send your info over to him. Big, big win for Kilroy. Then we've got a couple of gold prizes, guys. The gold is coming up, and then we are done for the evening, and then you guys can go home and go back to what you want to do. You're probably watching, like, house flipping shows and stuff like that. So, guys, questions and answer time again. I love question and answer time. Go ahead, Q&A. 100K Q&A, go ahead. 3 question marks in the Yankee has Alive tonight, says Eric. Congrats, Kilroy. Now you need to get a grill. Pity the fool. Pity the fool. Why am I Mr. Sparkle? Do you collect Gargoyle comics? I don't. Hockey, who's going to win the Stanley Cup this year? Stacking Nurse, I haven't even been watching. I don't even know who's in the playoffs. What was your best ever gold purchase? Probably the Czech Lions. The gold Czech Lions, those are limited mintage. They have a higher premium, but they sell for quite a pretty penny when you go to sell them. Maybe only 1,500. Maybe only 1,500 minted. Any new challenge coins coming? Not at this time. When was the last time you were in the quick stop? Haven't been into a quick stop. What was the first gold piece you ever purchased? Vert says. It was 2005. I purchased 4 ounces of gold. I purchased 30 10th ounce eagles and 1 ounce gold eagle. Daryl USA, the winning lottery numbers, I will email them over to you. I'm at 169 ounces of silver. Should I trade some for gold or hold the silver? Big chap, I would say round that number from 169 to 200 because that's a strange number and it's messing with my OCD. I don't want you to ever talk to me again until you have that number at 200 because that's really giving me anxiety and agita right now. It needs to be 200. At 200, you stop Don't trade it in. Leave it alone. And I recommend that you just go into gold and stack gold. I think 200, 250 ounces of silver is a good amount. Some people say 500. Some people say 1,000. I think, personally, 250 is a good number. Anything over over that, I just feel like it's redundant. Just buy pieces to collect. Does your second family in Cali support coins also? I don't have a second family, not that I'm aware of, anyhow. Salty in New York, Libertads. I like Libertads. I don't stack them, but they are beautiful coins, and they're very popular within the stacking community. Are you ever going to make a Joe Dirt sequel? Says Brandon. I'm not. What is your favorite collectible? I have a bunch. It might actually be not even my coins, my Garbage Pail Kid collection. I have all Garbage Pail Kids from the 80s, all 15 series, complete A and B cards. Those might be my favorite. What's the most you have ever made on one coin sale? So I made a $1,970 profit on a $35 silver coin. And it was in here one night with a big auction, and two guys went head to head with one another. Some of you may have been in there for that. $35 coin, and these two guys just went at it. So that's the most I ever made profit on one coin. It's because two guys wanted to see who was going to blink first, and I happened to be the lucky benefactor of it. Why are you going to cut those beautiful locks? You're just getting ready for the long hair. You, Brett and SBB, both. Clerks, never in the quick stop. Oh, dude, I haven't seen that movie in ages. Ages. Ghost Diz, I do have Spawn. I have Spawn #1 signed by Todd McFarlane right over here on my right-hand side. What is the best giveaway you've ever won? Marley and T, I don't think I've really ever won a giveaway. And if I ever do win giveaways on other people's channels, or if I bid on something and win something, I usually just tell the streamer, now just give it away. I never have them send it to me. Where do you think silver is going in the short term, like this month? Wicked Tune-Up? Couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. Your guess is as good as mine. Anybody else saying otherwise? Like I said before, they don't know. If they did know, they would be multi-billionaires. You know what I mean? I won a pocket pinger once, says keep digging. At least you won something. Aries Bird, that should be your showcase trophy comic. Which? Spawn #1 signed by Todd McFarlane? It's not worth nearly as much as this one right there behind me. Hambone between 28th and 38th. Best call I ever won was Everyday Copportunity New Year's Extravaganza. What do you think about Whatnot Silver Rooms? Alright, so good question, Doobie Bonfire. Whatnot. I've been approached by Whatnot multiple times. And good question, Eric. I'll get back to you on that in a few moments. Whatnot, they've asked me multiple times to sell on their platform. They've offered to pay me a retention. They've offered to cut my commissions on there. I've turned them down all 3 times. Reason being, #1, as a seller, if I were to go over there, I have to cut them a percentage. Alright, so I have to cut them a percentage of whatever I sell. Right now on YouTube doesn't take anything. I don't have to pay YouTube a percentage. So I don't want to have to... It makes no sense. 0% here, and you have to do like, I don't know what their percentage is, 4% or something like that. On top of that, I don't like the fact that they get your money and then it takes maybe 3 to 5 days, I believe, to go into your account. When I do my live streams here, it's instant. It's that evening. It goes straight from the user who's watching, the viewer who's watching, to me, and then I ship out their items. And the other thing I don't like is that you have to ship immediately with Whatnot. That's a pain in the ass. I personally, my schedule doesn't allow me to. And a lot of my buyers, they typically have me hold their stuff for the entire month anyway. So it works better for them and me. It lowers their costs because they're not paying shipping on all of these items. They're just paying shipping one time for the month. Lastly, when it comes to Whatnot, I don't like that the majority of things that I have seen on Whatnot are just games of chance. You pay $10 or $15, you get put into a slot, and then you have a 1 in 10 or 1 in 15 shot at winning a particular coin. Coin will cost them $40. You pay $5 or $10. They're making $60 profit. It's just games of chance. So I don't like it. To me, it takes no skill. I think anybody can do those types of things. I'm not saying that all sellers are doing that, but the channels that do that, I'm not a fan of. I think anybody who has an internet connection can just do that, and it just dumbs down the product, and it dumbs down the hobby. Just like all the races on YouTube. Same, yes, all things silver, the duck races, it's along those lines too. Like duck races, it's like the same sort of thing. We love that you let us do wallets and ship one time per month. Definitely saves on postage. It saves me time. It just works for everybody. Plus, here on Discord, we all get to know each other. Yes, that's the other thing. I have a Discord community. If you become a member of the channel and you do business with me, you get into our Discord. And so it's not just once a week when everybody is talking to each other. It is whenever they want. All right, guys. And if you're interested in getting in on the Discord, please become a member and email me, and I'll get you in the Discord. I have pre-sales on in there. Guys, people have done very well on these. If you remember, I sold these things 25 to 40% below retail. This is a Death Star coin, solid silver. We sold those like crazy in there. That was probably my best seller ever. A lot of con artists, says Paul Fave. All right, here we go, guys. Gold. All right, so hard to see right now, but this is from. Oh, it's like trying to do things in a mirror. Anyway, it's a gold dose pesos. It's a gold dose pesos. Sorry for can't get the freaking thing to. It's like whatever. Gold dose pesos. Free gold. This, my friends, is from none other than our dear friend Cobra Stacker. Cobra Stacker. Guys, please. He's at 1.92. I want everybody right now to go and link up with his channel. Let's see. Pardon me. If we can get him to like at least like 1.94. Alright, let's see if at least we have 145 of you in here right now. If you're not already subbed to him, please do so already. And I want to take a picture just so I can see where we're at now. And then maybe at the end of the night, we'll be somewhere higher. I'm going to hit refresh. Let's see if we can get him to like 1.95. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, guys. You guys are you're doing well here. Keep going. Let me hit refresh again. Maybe we could do a 0.6, 0.96. Oh, yeah. Guys, if 40 more of you, we could push this man to 2,000. That would be amazing. 150 of you. He is such a good guy. He is a giant teddy bear of a guy. Guys, that would be epic. If you guys could get this man to 2,000. I don't know if we can, but better than zero. I'm just taking play-by-play picks. Let's hit refresh, and then we'll do his giveaway. 1.97. If we could get to 198, we'll do it. We'll do it right now. Just 10 more of you. And then we'll just go straight to it. I would love to get him to 2. That would be awesome. If we could say that we did 2,000. 1.97. I'll do one more refresh. Thank you, Yote fan, for doing that. Paul Haig, thank you. LL says we can do it. Stalling here. I know that there's 150 of you in here. I know you're not all sub to him. If you guys knew him, you would want him to be at 2,000 also. He's done a lot to help out a lot of people within the community. Great guy. He's over in England. He kind of does what I do over there. Alright, guys. Those of you that did, I appreciate you. I know he does. Again, you guys that are in here, the least you can do, if you're playing for his gold, could give the man a follow. Alright, guys. We are going to hop over to the wheel. Alright. Type in sneaky snake. Sneaky snake. You guys have 30 seconds. Ten seconds. $1.98, guys. That is awesome. Alright, guys, and let's stop. And the winner. Let's type in winner. Who's it gonna be? Kitten! Alright, Kitten, good luck for the gold dos pesos. We got a winner. We've got a winner. Kitten, make sure you email me your address, because you just won the gold. Kitten has been a supporter of the channel for quite some time. Awesome, awesome. Will do. You know I'm giving it to someone. So, Kitten, what do you want to do? I'm gonna ship it to you, and you're gonna give it away to somebody that you know, correct? Like, not here, not now, right? And we've got one more item we're gonna do tonight. I know this person. All right, Kitten, you message me on Discord, and I will follow your orders. All right, we've got one more prize tonight. One more gold item. We'll do a quick little bit more Q&A, and then we're gonna do the last gold for the night. We gave away thousands in silver and gold tonight. Thanks again, guys, for joining his channel. Let's see here. IS is still here. Good to see that IS is still hanging here. Do you plan to flip your crypto to gold or silver? No, Eric, I plan to just keep it in crypto. First time visiting, great energy on this channel. Brent Straddle, thank you. Do you ever get into sports cards? I had them, Hambone, and I sold them all. I'm a collector at heart. I had lots of silver. I had lots of sports cards, and I had a huge autographed Yankee memorabilia collection. Autographed baseballs, everything authenticated, and I sold it all. Alan is still here, he says. So happy for my kookaburras. Are complete, says John. You think 120 ounces of silver is too much for a pre-33 swap? It depends on the coin. I mean, Wicked Tuna, you just get the red book right here. Right here. Get the red book. Look up the value of your particular pre-33 gold coin that you are looking for, and then see if it makes sense. Coin Brothers, hope all is well. What are you looking for anyway, Wicked Tuna? Do you need Disney to allow you to use the use of Stormtrooper? No. It's fair use, big dogs. Fair use. Are those real plants? No. They're not real. I'd kill them. Ever gonna run for local government, says Chuck Stacks. I don't think so. I don't think so. I like to have my... Weirdly, I like to have my private life, even though I'm pretty open on YouTube for the world to see. I've never thought of running for local office. I don't even know what I would do. I don't know what I would do. How often do you play with your gold? Only when I am recording a video that requires me to take the gold out. Other than that, then I put it away. Wicked Tuna, why not? Because I'm a teacher. I like teaching, you know, and then I have this. I wouldn't be able to do this teaching, and, you know, I would have to give up teaching. A head of treasury for the state of New Jersey. How do I buy from you, says Paul Fave? If you become a member of the channel, you see Silverista's got that little badge, or like Duke Nukem above you. You become a member of the channel, and then on my Discord, you can buy from me. You can buy from my website and my Wednesday night live streams. But then we can get you, Paul Fave, into Discord, and then we're connected. The link is pinned in the chat. Fabio's grandmother. Silverista says, I joined last night. Silverista, email me so I could get you a link into Discord. Email me. Larry, thank you. I appreciate it. Star says, join. It is fun. It is. I mean, it's $2. It's and YouTube takes 30%, so I get like $1.30 off of it. It's just to vet people and to make sure that they're not trolls. No problem. All Things Silver, thank you so very much. All Things Silver, make sure you email me as well so I could get you a link for the Discord. Matt, can those who are still here be allowed into Discord for a trial basis? Dude, I don't even know how I'd be able to get them all in there. We could get a bunch of riffraff, Mike. But do you have to be a paid member to enter the giveaway? No, Chris, you don't. Do you still hang out with the guy with the New York accent? Occasionally I see him. We text every now and then. I don't go and I don't see him as often because now we're not recording videos with each other anymore. No, there was no fight or anything like that. Thank you, Grammy. Alright, guys. Couple more questions and then we're going to hop over to the last item of the night. I have a lot of stuff to ship out. Big Apple Stacker. What about Big Apple Stacker? Goomba Gary. What's your go-to coin shop? Probably US Coin Trust. Do you need a professional pie thrower for your Discord? Yes. You had any updates on our shipment? Let me see. We did ours on the 5th. Let me go back. Delivered today. So tomorrow I'll be able to pick it up. And then Orcus, I'll put it in your May wallet. So it was delivered. Unless you want me to ship it to you. It says delivered today at noon. Smog the Magnificent. My goodness, thank you so very much for joining. Smog, make sure you email me. That way I can get you a link into the Discord. I need to trade some of my silver for gold. I'm all for that, not the reverse. Alright, guys. What online dealer would you suggest from all the sponsored silver guys? SD, JM, Money Metal. I've never ordered from SD. I'm sour about JM. And, let's see. What else? Trying to win this last GAW half 10th. Favorite snipe video? We'll play the favorite snipe video right now. It is going to be this one. Yeah, a lot of the online dealers I'm not a fan of. Chai Charon says, I still got my Dorito round. I still have mine's up there. Alright, guys, let's do it. What do you say? Let's do, here we go. So we're gonna do, I have my Dorito coin as well. So guys, tonight we're gonna do 10th ounce gold Philharmonic. So one of you is gonna get the 10th ounce gold Philharmonic. And let us hop on over to the wheel. And let's type in... let's type in, what should we do? Alright, guys, onward to 200, guys. Alright, so, we're going to give away the 10th ounce gold Philharmonic from me to you. Start typing it in, and then we'll do the countdown. And 10 seconds. Good luck, everybody. All right. And stop. And winner. Here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Eric Bauer gets a shot at the wheel. All right, here we go. Eric Bauer says does not subscribe to the channel. Oh my gosh. Eric. He says cool. He's not even subscribed. Eric, you gotta fix that right now. You want free like 300 something bucks. Wow. Look, it says Eric not subscribed. Now we're going to shame him. We have to... I'm subscribed now, he says. Now he's subscribed. Shame. Shame. Hold on. We gotta... Here. I wish... we have to have the boo lady. This... We're gonna... Everybody's gonna... No. It's not. He wasn't subbed. Either way, we're gonna shame him anyway. Alright. Now we're done shaming. Now he gets a spin on the wheel. Eric, good luck. Alright, this is for Eric Bauer. Will he get it? 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 Oh my god! He's unsubbed forever. Dude, I have no control over that and I spun it for you. I have no way of doing that. I wish I knew how to. Because believe me, there's other people I would have done that for. Eric, I don't know you from Adam, so I did give you a shot. Let's give everybody another shot. Here. Type this in. Everybody type in second chance. Eric Bauer, you too. Type in second chance. Maybe it'll choose them again. Who knows? Good luck to everybody. Good luck. Seven seconds. And typing in stop. And we're going to type in winner. Good luck, guys. Who's it going to be? Silverista! Alright, Silverista, good luck. We're going to do a spin on the wheel. Good luck, Silverista. Can she win? She got it. She got it. Silverista. She won it. Now she's going to be Golderista. Congratulations on the win. I don't know why it says not subscribed. I've been subbed for months. Even got notification. Oh, it does. Dude, Eric, don't even sweat it, bud. Don't even sweat it. Who knows what the bot says? And you didn't need to send any money. Bauer, since you just did that, I'm going to give you a complimentary Discord invitation, Eric. Email me, and I will get you into the Discord. Maybe when it says not subscribed, maybe it does mean not a member or something. Well, I'll get you into the Discord now, Eric. Just email me, Stormy at empirepreciousmetals.com. Guys, thanks again to International Stacker. We can hang out just a little bit longer into the chill zone here, the end of stream zone. But thank you again to all of you for being with me for as long as you have been. Damn bot is right, Beto. The bot screwed everything up in the beginning of this stream. Nothing but headaches. But guys, I really do appreciate everything. Many of you I've gotten to know over the years. You've been in my You've been in my chats for a long time, my videos, the Discord, Instagram. I've gotten to know a lot of you guys, and I appreciate it. Paul Fave says, thank you for giving back to your channel supporters. Absolutely. Congrats, Matt. You've earned this. And may the next 100K be easy. Thank you so much, Buddha. But again, I really hope that some of you, I know a couple of you are going to be at the Philly Coin Expo. So I'm really excited to meet you guys. I'm bringing some swag with me, so I have some stuff to give to those of you that I meet. And honestly, I get more excited to meet you guys than you guys get to meet me. True story. I love you too, Alan. Chet, Oshiro. It's good to see you, bud. You need to DM me every once in a while on Instagram. You don't talk to me anymore, Chet. You're too busy pumping iron. I met Rec and his wife, Andrew Rec and his wife. I met them in Vermont. They recognized me in the coin shop. I was doing a video and they said, we follow you on YouTube. And I was like, what? Followers of mine? Follow what? I was like, hold on a second. I ran out to my car. I grabbed every sticker that I could because I didn't have any swag on me. I gave it to them. I was just so excited. So, yeah, guys, if you're going to the Philly Coin Expo, I did post free entry tickets on YouTube, the community post, and also on Instagram. So definitely, guys, stop by. Alan Tucker, to the moderators in my Discord. Thank you so much, Eric. And yeah, bud, just don't forget, email me, and I will definitely get you an invitation into the Discord. I appreciate you. Chai Chair says, bro, your hair got long, bro. This is as long as it's gone. Right above the shoulders. No more. Sorcerer Stan, thank you. Thank you to all the moderators. Absolutely. Chet says, I don't have IG anymore. That's why, then. I don't hear from you. Why did you get rid of it? Thank you, John. Thank you, Bart Cubbins. Thule, it's good to see you, too. I haven't seen you in a while, but thank you. Paul Fave, I appreciate that, bud. Email me, Paul. Maybe we could get you in the Discord. AG Stacking, you donkey. You missed it. Guys, right before AG Stacking's silver necklace, who remembers the chain? Who remembers what we all had to say in the chat? It started with the GOAT. Everybody right now, it was GOAT. What? Put it in the chat. Type it. AG Stacking. This was all typed in here. There it is, guys. Look. Goat Killer. AG Stacking. You had to have seen it. There was like 150 people all just typing Goat Killer. Goat Killer. Everybody, Crash Yankee. It's about to start. Go over to Yankee's stream. And please tell him that Stormy sent you. Say it's a Bucket Brigade raid. You can say pew pew and do the blast emoji. I don't even know how to find the blast emoji on here, but you guys know what it looks like. Wait, is that it? Like that. Go over there and tell him. All right. Guys, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for helping me get to 100K. And ate up too much time. Email me. All right, Chet. And I could get you into Discord too, Chet. That might be more your speed. Have a great night, guys. Thanks again for everything. I appreciate you guys very much. And Bauer, absolutely. And guys, I will see you